Final to come here at the 2020 DANISA Denmark Open. It's men's singles. It's an all-Danish affair, which means, of course, that the men's singles title will go to a home player for the first time in 10 years. It's Rasmus Gemke up against Antonsen. Only the second ever all-Danish men's singles final since the inception of the Super Series. Well, when we look at the race to the World Tour finals, I can tell you that 6 of the top 10 have contested a final of a qualifying tournament. But after this week in Denmark, where Victor Axelsen didn't play because he had minor surgery on his ankle, Antonsen, after today's final, whether he wins or loses, will go up to number 2, and Rasmus Gemke, who's currently at 11 on the list, win or lose, will go up to number 3. So that means that the 1, 2 and 3 on the list will all be Danes.
But only 2 can participate.
But only 2 can participate in the World Tour finals. Well, when we look at the draw, you can see that there was 4 Danes in the quarter-final stage. We'd only started the tournament with 6 seeds, and all 6 seeds made it through to the quarter-final stage. Jan Jorgensen, the 2010 winner, the last home player to win the men's singles, said farewell to international badminton in an emotional evening when he lost to Antonsen at the quarter-final stage. The 2018 beaten finalist Cho Tien-Chen made it through to the semi-final stage, but then lost out to Antonsen. Good to see Nishimoto here too, and mention should be made of Vittinghus, who on his 15th attempt at his home event finally made it past the second round and made the quarter-final stage. So we're all set for an all-Danish men's singles final. Rasmus Gemke. These 2 players, childhood friends, neighbours in Aarhus.
Yep.
Practiced together in the badminton hall in Aarhus since they were about 8 years old. 6 years old.
They should play on court number 2, and then that's it.
Antonsen.
So to the number 3 seed, the World Championship silver medalist, Antonsen. Gold medalist also at the European Games in Minsk in Belarus last year. Hasn't yet won the European Championships, which is different to the European Games. European Games only once every 4 years, like the Olympic Games. But for Antonsen, 5 finals last year, 1 final this year, reached the final of the Indonesian Masters, where in fact he was the defending champion a year earlier. He'd become the first European to win a title at the Indonesian Masters in any discipline. So this, the 4th meeting, and Antonsen has won all 3 previous encounters. The last time was the quarter-final of this year's All England Championships, 10 and 13, the scoreline in Birmingham. Did you see the picture posted by Antonsen on his social media account of these 2 players sitting on the doorstep as small children?
It's priceless. It's priceless.
Absolutely wonderful. And here they are, years later, battling it out in the final of the Denmark Open. Well, Rasmus Gemke has had his struggles earlier on in the tournament. Both these players at 23 years of age, born in Verbuje, which stands for Jutland, 17 in the world ranking, which is just 1 place below his highest ever. 4th consecutive appearance here at the Denmark Open, and every year he's got better and better. Qualifying, he lost the first year he played, then the first round the next year. Last year he was a quarter-finalist, and here he is in the final. Well, he struggled in his first 2 matches, as you can see, but he's got better and better as the tournament has gone on. Let's make mention of Weiskirchen from Germany, who was promoted from the reserve list, and he made it through to the quarter-final. Semi-final against number 6 seed Kenta Nishimoto in 2 straight games. So to Anders Antonsen, also 23 years of age. He was a semi-finalist here 2 years ago. So this is first final at his home event. So 5 finals last year for Antonsen, winning 2 titles. But his World Championship silver medal against Kento Momota in last year's World Championships, he possibly regards as one of his best achievements, although I think winning the Indonesian Masters last year was
not bad either.
Pretty incredible, considering he beat Momota in the final.
He did.
Beat Jayaram in the first round, Russell in the second round, the 2010 winner, Jano Jorgensen, who was the last Dane not only to win this title, but also contest the final and has since retired. Semi-final against the beaten finalist from 2 years ago. All of his matches in 2 straight games. So he has looked in tremendous form, which I think augurs very well, because the last tournament he played, the All England, the last tournament everybody played, he had to retire in the semi-final with a very badly sprained right ankle.
Yes. Yeah, he's had plenty of time for recovery, and I think he has played well in this tournament. And these 2 players, they just know each other's game. You have no idea how well they know one another. So that's why unless something really unusual is happening, I must say that Anders Antonsen is favourite to win.
Yeah. Well, I was saying that it's only the second ever all-Danish men's singles final at this level of tournament. The only previous time was here at the Denmark Open in 2008, when Peter Gade beat Joachim Pearson in the final. But at a lower tier of tournaments, the Super 300s, 2 Danes met each other in last year's Spain Masters. Victor Axelsen beat Anders Antonsen in the final.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Anders Antonsen, Denmark. And on my left, Rasmus Gemke, Denmark. Rasmus Gemke to serve. Love all. Play.
So the men's singles final. Gemke, the number 7 seed, nearest to us. Anders Antonsen, the number 3 seed, far end of the courts.
One love.
And a fun fact of the day, do you know what that is?
Go on, hit me with it.
Yeah, you will never get it. Their dads are both named Tony.
I didn't know that.
No. Tony Gemke and Tony Antonsen. Which is quite funny, isn't it?
Yeah, we can tell from this rally they know each other play well.
They do. They do.
Yeah, that's a nice shot from Antonsen.
The thing is that Anders' shots just have that little bit more quality. And Gemke needs to fight and fight and fight, because the quality of his shots is not as good as Anders. And that's going to be the whole difference. As I say, I can be very wrong, but I've seen them play, I think, 100 times. And that's just the case.
Turns over.
But good variation here from Rasmus Gemke, because his favourite shot is cross court in that situation.
Yeah, anticipated the straight drop, already and waiting.
3-1.
Yeah, it's a very nice start from Gemke. Good play. That's the favourite shot.
Well, the line judge saying unsighted.
It's in.
So the umpire, Bertman Horenbeck from Belgium, asking Hawkeye to give a definitive answer on whether the shuttle was in or out. Yeah, caught the line, you're right, Martin. Well, nobody loses any challenges.
Service over. 2-3.
But this start is a little bit in favour of Gemke. The more physical he can make this game, the better for him.
This is such a good flick serve.
For all.
Yeah. On top of the net first, Antonsen.
Yeah, it's a delicate shot he's playing.
5-4.
Really delicate. This one coming here. There's not any spin on it or anything. It's simply just so tight. Look at that. That's beautiful.
Clear left. Clear left.
finds the line.
Serves over. 5-all.
Anticipated again.
Yeah. Understood it just before that. That's why it's... yeah.
Serves over. 6-5.
Yes.
Over. 6-all.
Did you call any of Gemke's early matches against Penalva or Kaljo?
I once again I saw them out of the corner of my eye, and I must say that I actually watched it on TV. One of them,
Yeah,
the first one.
Penalva.
Yeah, and he was struggling big time. The Spanish player really played well. But Gemke was never ever in the flow and really struggles everything he did, but he fought his way through, and it was a little bit touch and go at some stages in that match. And he admitted afterwards, also talking to the coaches, that he felt a little bit lucky to win it, but the fighting spirit just kept him going. Right.
8-6.
Seemed to be hesitation on that backhand from Antonsen.
He really wanted to leave it, I think,
7-8.
but decided otherwise. And then, of course, this is where the mistake is coming in.
Yeah, that one. He did indeed take it very late, didn't he? Must have thought it was going long.
I think it's interesting. I know you did the commentary on Anas and Zhou Chen, and I was watching it here in the stadium as well. And I'm a great fan of Zhou.
Yeah.
I think he's doing well. He's supporting the circuit. He's always there. He's fighting his heart out. But I've seen him in two important matches, at the All England in the final against Victor, and also the match yesterday. And I must say, I was a little bit disappointed because he's not really fighting that hard and really taking it to the opponent. And why I'm saying this is because I feel this is what Rasmus Gemke is doing.
Yeah.
He is fighting his heart out. He's putting as much pressure as he can. He's playing as fast as he can. And look at that, he's giving it everything.
Yeah.
When I'm watching Joe yesterday, I know that this fantastic player has got so much more inside him. He can do so much more than what we saw yesterday. In terms of fighting spirit, in terms of pace and power and, you know, make it physical and all that. It didn't really happen. And the same thing happened in the All England final against Victor. It never materialized. And that's what I like about Gemke here. He's using everything he's got.
Yeah.
And trying to make the best of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, my goodness. Backhand smash.
Yeah, and great acknowledgement from Rasmus.
Serve is over.
Just nodding his head. See that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Well left.
Oh, that was painful. 3 times in the same corner for Gemke.
9.
Paul Eric Hoyer, president of the BWF.
Jersey's fine.
Former 6-time winner of this tournament, as
Yeah.
far as I know.
Fine, Judge. Yes. Thank you.
Has gone wide, and it is Rasmus Gemke who has the advantage at the mid-game interval. "15 minutes into the match, and the number 7 seed in the lead against the World Championship silver medalist."
I think Gemke is doing really well. And also in the sense that he's forcing Anders out of his shell eventually. At the moment, Anders is playing fairly safe, keeping it going, waiting for his 100% chances, waiting for mistakes from Rasmus. But he's not getting a lot. So if this continues, he's forcing, I would say, Anders out of his shell. He's got to come up with more.
20 seconds.
Yeah, definitely Danish fans.
As usual.
11-9.
We are colourful supporters.
Play.
When it comes to football or wherever.
Yeah. That's gone wrong as well.
12-9.
Mistake. I wonder how much the the pressure on Anders Antonsen is going to play a part in this, because everybody is expecting him to win.
Yeah.
You said before the match started,
Yes. I cannot see it.
I cannot see Gemke winning.
No. And I still feel that, but he's playing really well. And as I say, he's forcing Anders. And but normally Anders is very, 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 very good under pressure.
Yeah.
I know when he played the World Championship final, that he's got nothing left physically. But normally he's very, very good performer when it comes to playing under pressure.
Service over. 10-13. Service over. 14-10.
How many times under pressure, though, as Anders Antonsen, when we talk about pressure, I mean, a situation like this, you're playing for the title, it's 10 years since a home player won the men's singles. If he's playing second singles in a Thomas Cup team, you can say, yes, you think he's good under pressure in a situation like this. But
I know where you want to go.
yeah,
I agree with you. You know, he's playing for a title.
yeah, this is different. This is, he's expected to deliver.
And it's against his good friend.
Yeah.
That was good serving from Gemke. See, that's what I mean. He's forcing Anders out of his shot.
Yeah.
Service over. 11-15.
But as I say, if it becomes really a physical battle, I actually think that it will be to the advantage of Gemke.
Because he's the fitter of the two, or because the more physical it gets, then it just takes the sting out of Antonsen's game?
It takes the sting out, and I think I'm lack of words for the time. I feel that Gemke can absorb the pain somehow better than Anders can.
That's very good follow-up.
12-15.
That's good placement of the smash, because defending forehand, Antonsen,
16-12.
desperately difficult ever to play that one cross court, and of course with the drift, when he's trying to play straight, it's liable to go wide, as it did on that occasion.
There's no doubt when watching Gemke play that he's feeling like the underdog here. You can see he's spreading his shots so much better than what he would do under pressure. He's feeling comfortable, he's going through the motion, he's playing his shots.
Yeah. Reading the drop shot once again. Gemke taking it early at the net and therefore setting up the rally.
Rasmus?
just pulled away from 9-all, hasn't he? Gemke.
Great lift. Another one there.
Serves over. 13-17.
Yes.
$14-17.
That's sharp. It's well played.
Oh, that's a great smash. Jamming smash. And he has, you talked about him being forced out of his shell. He's now blooming.
Yeah, but he is really forced. He's got to start to playing winners and not giving too much initiative to Rasmus. So he's kind of taking it back and really going on the attack. It cost a lot more energy to do it, but he's forced to do it.
Yeah. And he's narrowed the gap to just 1 point.
16-17.
Oh, my goodness. Well, going for a bit of a trick shot, and it really rather backfired, didn't it?
That's the only word for that.
$17-all. Looked a little unsteady on that right ankle, in all honesty. It bothers me, though, when he comes forward, lunges forward, because he has his foot sideways. And he's, rather than his toe pointing towards the shuttle, as it were, like that time was good. But that second one, do you see how he's got his foot sideways?
Yeah.
It's not surprising he sometimes goes over on his ankle. Yeah, good smash. Important points for Gemke. After a run of 5 straight points from his opponent to get that level.
18-17. Serves over. 18-all.
Gemke also seems to lose a little bit of his patience. It's getting tight now.
Yeah.
I think he's also feeling, okay, I've got a chance here. I can maybe close the first game down. And I think he's feeling that a little bit, so he's a little bit more impatient. Taking a few chances lately.
Turns over 19-18.
Missed it. Game point opportunities for Rasmus Gemke.
20 game point.
Under normal circumstances, he would have gone cross-court on that, but he knows that Gemke knows, and therefore he went down the line. That's the psychology of it.
Challenge here.
And as Antonsen challenges,
It's out.
called out.
I think you're right on that, and I think it's game over.
But Gemke doesn't seem that confident since he's on court.
Yeah, game over.
Challenge unsuccessful.
Opening game to the number 7 seed, Rasmus Gemke. 21-18
Third game
in
won by
29
Gemke.
minutes.
21-18. Twenty seconds. 20 seconds.
Oh, what a turn-up. Rasmus Gemke taking the opening game, 21-18, and Anders Antonsen is going to have to lift his game.
Lovell.
We saw he did that when he took those 5 points in a row. It was a little bit too late, but we can see he can do it.
Oh, nice block.
Turns over. 1-love. Love. Turns over. 1-2.
Yes.
brilliant. Goodness me.
Two all.
Well, I think, Morten, we've had so much focus in recent years on Victor Axelsen and now Anders Antonsen as well, that we've forgotten how good Gemke is. We don't sort of, because he's not in with a shout of winning the tournament, in most tournaments that we've been at, we sort of forget how good he is. But he's beaten Cho Tien Chen, he's beaten Jonathan Christie, he's beaten Chen Long.
Ginting, I think.
Ginting as well.
At the All England, I think he beat Ginting.
He certainly did.
Yeah.
14 and 18 in the first round.
Yeah. We have touched upon it earlier, you and I, in our commentary here, when I said that I could foresee that maybe Amalie Schulz will become what I call a typical Danish case of badminton player. Not breaking through when they're 18, 19, 20, but they will work their way slowly but surely up the list and add on layers after layers every single day, month and year. And Gemke is the same.
Yeah.
He's been a hard worker from his 6-year-old first day in the badminton hall. Maybe not having the same talent as Anders is having, that is breaking through when he's 18, 19 years old. But he's been working and working and working, and he will steadily get better and better and better. And that I call a typical case of Danish badminton.
Yeah.
Three, four.
Vittinghus is another very fine example of that.
Well, I was just thinking of one of our colleagues as well, Tina Baum, for the Danish network.
Yes.
She won her first Super Series event in 2007.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, Japan Open.
Yes, I was the coach.
Oh yes, nicely done.
Service over. 5-3.
Yes.
It's great movement, isn't it? From Gemke. Seeing him play that round the head shot.
He's forcing his body behind it.
Cross-court forehand defence.
4-5.
But not enough on that smash, in all honesty. That's good placement of the smash from Antonsen. Very clever.
5-all.
He's caught again with the flick serve.
6-5.
Without round the head corner.
Yeah, it was interesting. He felt he was standing too much forward, so he actually stepped one step backwards, and still he didn't make it. Gemke on that serve.
Nice angle. All about angle rather than power.
7-5. Reserve. 6-7. 6.
Well left. Yeah, interesting little clenched fist there from Anders Antonsen.
I've noticed it for quite a while.
Yeah. He realises he's in a real battle here.
Service over. 7-9. Service over. 10-7.
Ooh,
Service over.
I think that was worth a challenge.
8.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, yes. Even more think it was worth a challenge seeing that again.
Now it's too late.
Yeah.
Nine, 10.
Yes, well taken.
11-9.
Well, it's the same scoreline as the opening game, but the 2-point advantage in contrast. Previous time, apart from that all-Danish affair, two left-handers battled it out in the final.
Lindan and...
Yep. It started Lindan's career, winning the Denmark Open.
Bautulai?
Yes.
Because when you said it was that, because I didn't want to say Bautulai,
Yeah.
because I thought that's way too back.
2007.
Okay.
But Lindan started at the Denmark Open prior to that. That was a little misleading, the way I put it there, but...
Nine. So, 13-9.
Oh, that's
good
nice.
play.
That's
good
nice.
play.
10-13.
Oh my goodness! How on earth did Antonsen reach that? That's amazing. Take a look at this. The brush off the top of the tape. How on earth did he get that one back?
Yeah, Gemke tried a bit of a wild backhand smash. Pirouette didn't really work out, but I'm with you when you say, how did Anders get that one back?
Service over. 11-14.
Yes, that's a super angle. It's one of his favourite shots, that.
Service over. 15-11. Service over. 12-15.
Good anticipation from Gemke.
It's going wide. Oh,
It's
no.
not.
It's not. My goodness. That sideways drift is much more significant than we first realised.
Full. Service over. 13-16.
Lucky net caught.
Yeah, crikey, the net was still wobbling. Such was the ferocity
And
of
it
that
still does.
net cord.
16.
Yeah.
Look at the wobble on that net. Fabulous rally. The defence of Gemke weathering the storm.
15-16.
Well, there's just 1 point in it now. Can we think the unthinkable?
Oh, yes. It's definitely possible.
Well. This,
16
I'm certain, was a pressure mistake.
It was. It's feeling the pressure, doesn't really dare to commit to it.
And it's 16 all.
The last 4 points.
Yeah. Good net shot.
Yeah, it's called out. It's
Challenge.
out.
Antonsen, challengers called out.
It looks out from up here. Anna's really have to watch out now because Gemke can sense it. He
Yes.
can see the light at the end of the
One
tunnel now.
challenge remaining.
So,
17-16.
on a run of 5 straight points, Gemke into the lead.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good return. Well caught, umpire.
Yeah.
Serves over 17 all. Yeah. 18-17.
It's the net shot from Gemke that's really doing the trick. He committed 100% to it. This one that's coming now. But he couldn't really brush it off and had to play that tight net shot. Look at that. He completely committed.
Yes. Oh, it's gone wide.
Serves over. 19-18.
They have to go down as an unforced error.
Yeah.
Has to. Not really under pressure at this kind of level of badminton.
Wide. It's 19 all.
Serves over 19 all.
Oh, that was a nervy-looking shot too from
And look at the
Antonsen.
face. Look at the face afterwards. Look at that. He's not happy.
So will it be a game point or will it be a match point?
Yep. We will know in 15 seconds.
Yeah.
That's wide.
Yeah. It's a game point
Service over.
for Anders Antonsen.
20. Game point 19.
Missed it.
Yes,
It's
it.
one game all.
Second
21-19, the second game in favour of the number 3 seed, Anders Antonsen. 54 minutes into the match, and we will be treated to a third and deciding game.
seconds. 20 seconds. Final game. Love all.
Are we treated to a lovely final here?
Well, I can't help but think, Morten, that Gemke may have missed his chance. I think he needed to win it in two games. But then you predicted at the start of the match that it would be, you never used the word one-sided, but you felt it was going to be Antonsen all the way. So you just never know. You never know.
No, of course, I have to eat my words on that. I think Gemke has played extremely well today.
Yes, I agree.
Have to give him that. Anders can play better than what we've seen. I still think that he's a little bit hesitant. He's waiting for Gemke to take initiative the whole time and waiting for that kind of mistakes. And they've not been coming today. And therefore he's been made to work very hard. Due credit to Gemke. I think he's played extremely well.
Anders Antonsen challenges called out.
It's early to lose a challenge.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what he will.
Challenge unsuccessful.
Yeah.
One challenge remaining. Service over.
That's more sign of nerves.
Play. And 2, 3.
Oh, yes, which side? Well, he knew which side. They know each other's games so well.
That's amazing to watch. No hesitation.
Well, these are the grueling physical rallies that you were talking about at the start of the match will favour Gemke.
Yeah, I think he can play a little bit better with the pain. He's more used to it. It's much more in his playing style.
Reserve. Fall 3.
Yeah, that was an opportunity missed.
Definitely. That's really funny because first time I met Anas, it was after a tournament and he won it when he was just 6 years old, somewhere just outside Aarhus. And I said, how did it go, Anas? He said, oh, I won it. Congratulations, I said to him. I said, yeah, now I only need to beat the players from Copenhagen and China. He was 6 years old. It was so funny.
Serve's over.
I think that was an important point for Gemke.
Yeah.
Got to stay with Antonsen. I think if it's tight and it's close, and with Antonsen perhaps feeling the pressure and the nerves because he's expected to win. But if Gemke has to catch up too many points behind, I think Antonsen will just grow in confidence.
Yeah. Then I think Gemke will be left on the platform.
Yeah.
Serve's over. 7-4.
Late.
Yes, a good make shot.
5-7.
Yeah, it was a good body smash from Antonsen. A good follow-up too.
But an unusual finish. Try to see he's finishing it on the forehand side of Gemke, but look at the, can't really see it, the action of the shot. It was still like a reverse shot, but he was putting it to the forehand side, which was a little bit unusual.
9-5.
I feel this may be decisive. 10-5 advantage. Service fault called.
Serves over. 6-10.
Serve too high. Yeah, did lift his arm a bit, didn't he? Yeah, well played. So a 5-point advantage as the players change ends in this deciding game. Rasmus Antonsen in the lead, and it will take a monumental effort from Rasmus Gemke to come back now. And obviously with no coaching, because both players from Denmark, I want to take this opportunity, Morten, to ask you about Janne Jorgensen, who's retired this week, and he's been a great servant to the sport. And I just ask you to sort of sum up your memories of Janne Jorgensen and what he's meant to Danish badminton.
How many hours have you got?
20 seconds.
No, but he has meant a lot, and I've been coaching him for many years, 5-6 years I've been coaching him. I know him really well. We've been doing a lot of physical training together, lots of things, and it's been fantastic all the way. He's served Denmark extremely well. The results winning Indonesia Open and China Open, nobody else has done.
No other European has done. Yeah.
So it's tremendous results that he's done for Denmark, and he's done us all proud.
Yeah.
So I'm sure, and I've also said publicly, that I wish him all the best and good luck for the next chapter in his life.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it will go well.
I'm sure all badminton fans would echo that.
But he's been a good ambassador, and he's put in everything he can.
Yeah.
Serves over. 7-11.
He's been good for the training. He's been working hard every single day. You always know when you were training with Jan, you would get good training.
Yeah. Good pressure from Gemke.
He's going all out, which is the right thing to do.
8-11.
Full on attack.
And it's paying dividends. Well, I said it would take a monumental effort, and he's making a monumental effort.
11.
Slight injury there to Antonsen, shaking his leg.
Service over. 12-9.
Wide.
13-9.
that's good length.
49.
Can you remember 2 years ago? I think it was 2 years ago when Anders played Victor.
Yes.
And can you remember the emotional Anders Antonsen?
Yeah.
And look at him 2 years later.
Yeah.
How mature and how so differently he is attacking this whole situation.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, Gemke has tried his heart out. But I fear that he's not got a lot left now. It's going wide.
Send over. 10-15.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Well, I don't think that was a sign that he is struggling physically, Gemke, going for an outrageous shot. Look at this, though. Took it so late and played the perfect drop shot.
16-10.
Goodness, good defence.
18-10.
It was the shuttle that was deflected by the net court.
Look at that full-length dive on the defence. Yeah, you mean on the kill?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's on cruise control now as Antonsen. 2 points away from the title.
10.
Brilliant. Defiant to the end.
Yeah, as always, his absolute trademark,
11-19.
never say die.
Oh, just waiting for the cross court.
Well, 19.
Yeah. Match point opportunities.
20, match point, 12.
And that's it. Well, an unusual celebration there for Anders Antonsen. Well, the 10-year wait for a home winner of the Denmark Open in the men's singles discipline is over. And it's been won by Anders Antonsen in this all-Danish affair. 21-12 in the deciding game in an hour and 14 minutes. Anders Antonsen, Denmark Open champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now commence the prize ceremony in men's singles.
Well, he did it the hard way, and all credit to Rasmus Gemke, who put up a real fight in the final and was so desperately close in that second game, actually winning in 2 straight. But it wasn't to be, and it wasn't to be because Anders Antonsen lifted his game and produced the goods when required. Shaking his legs, Anders Antonsen. I thought he was getting a bit of cramp or something earlier. Rasmus Gemke, his first ever final at this level of tournaments.
This year's DANISA Denmark Open, presented by Gemke 2020, with a score of 18-21, 21-19, 21-12 from Denmark, Anders Antonsen.
Anders Antonsen, yeah, helped up onto the podium, obviously struggling with some cramp. He's shaking his legs. Oh, 6-time former champion Paul Erik Hoyer, president of the BWF, invites both players to take their medals from the tray, as is customary now in these new times. Athletes must put on their own medal. The trophy for the champion, Anders Antonsen. His first ever final at 750 level, and his first ever title at a Super 750. Well, it really has been a wonderful week here, and huge congratulations to Badminton Denmark and to the BWF for staging this event. First event since March in the All England Championships.
The city gift and flowers are presented by Deputy Mayor of Odense Municipality, Christopher Lillehold. Ladies and gentlemen, the men's singles finalists.
Yeah. 2 Danes, 2 men who grew up together as children, neighbours in Aarhus. Friends and rivals.
This concludes today's finals. On behalf of Badminton Denmark, we thank you for being with us today. We hope you enjoyed the show. Please
So that concludes finals day here at the DANISA Denmark Open for 2020. Finals day started with Marcus Ellis and Chris Langridge ending a 45-year drought as far as English winners here at the Denmark Open were concerned when they beat Ivanov and Sozonov of Russia in 3 games. And then it was women's doubles and a repeat of the last 2 World Championship finals. But in contrast to those World Championship finals, it was the former champions here, Fukushima and Hirota, that won the title once again 2 years after they first won it. Then it was women's singles and 4 world titles between the 2 players. The Olympic gold medalist, the left-handed Carolina Marin, against the Olympic bronze medalist Nozomi Okuhara. Okuhara, who was beaten in the final a year ago, this year took the title in 2 straight games. And then it was mixed doubles, and in a repeat of the European Championship semi-final, Mark Lamsfors and Isabel Hertrich reversed the result of the European Championships and became the first German pair to win a mixed doubles title at this level since the inception of the Super Series in 2007. 3 games, though, they needed to win that. And as we've just seen, Anders Antonsen beating his teammate and friend Rasmus Gemke in 3 games, an hour and 14 minutes for his victory, 21-12 in the deciding game. Well, as I was saying, it really has been wonderful that we've had live badminton once again here at the Denmark Open. And badminton will return again in January. 2 events, World Tour events in Thailand, followed by the HSBC BWF World Tour finals the following week in Bangkok. I certainly am looking forward to that. In the meantime, from all of us here in Odense, especially from Morten Frost and myself, Jill Clark, please take care wherever you are. Bye for now.